Hello everyone, how you doing? My name is Usman Gay. I'm a senior here at CSUMB in the Information Technology and Communication Design Department. And today I would like to share my experience as an intern with you. In fact, early in the semester, I sat down with my advisor, Kevin KL, and going over my individual learning plan, my ILP, he recommended that I take CST 394, which is the tech internship course taught online by Dr. Tao. I went and met with Dr. Tao for a quick interview, and he gave me a brief overview of the course and its purpose. And I realized as a senior, if I could gain some kind of experience and expertise in the field I will be working in later, it could only be beneficial for me. So I took the course. And in the first weeks of school, I joined in the 451, which is the web production class taught by Kevin that I took about a year ago. But this time I'm going in as a technical supervisor, not a student. So the experience was different. We met with our clients. We had two clients and two major projects to work on. We had the Prunedale Preservation Alliance and Longtimers, both nonprofit organizations with a different mission but the same problems. They didn't have any online presence, neither did they have a graphic identity that they could use online. So they approached the ITCD department, but especially Kevin and Chip. So we were trying to help these people. And the first thing we did is meet with them to evaluate the problems they had, the assets they brought up to the table, and decide on the best approach to take to lead these projects to success. Before I go any further in the problems, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Longtimers. The Longtimers is a series of documentary and videos in which the history of the Monterey Peninsula is told by artists that lived and worked in the area for most of the past 100 years. So most of these people are already deceased or they old. So their work is for the most part inaccessible. The videos and the interviews need to be edited and classified and put in the right format. The client provided us with hours of raw footage to be archived. And if we didn't provide them with any type of archiving system, the artwork would be lost and the artist would be likely to be forgotten. So after a few meetings, we had to come up with some design strategies and come up with the best methods to implement in order to solve these problems. The first step was to collect and organize the data, to archive the artwork and the videos for Longtimers, and to build a Drupal website that featured a profile for every single artist, to build a custom search feature that will allow users to filter artists by name, and of course design a media gallery where artwork and videos could be easily accessed. So my responsibility in this project was huge, as I had to answer all the technology related questions in a timely manner. And since I was designated to be a team leader, I would take responsibility for the success, shared of course with my team members, but for the most part the failure. So there was no room for failure for me here. I took part in the whole ideation process. In the first couple of weeks, we met the client, and although I was not a designer, I had to give feedback to the designers to help get better functionality and feasibility. I actively participated in the design process. The next phase was to install Drupal, to research the right modules and implement them. And I had to lead all these activities. I had to help find the right modules. I had to make sure all the modules worked. There was no conflict whatsoever. But I had to, most important, build a custom search feature and discuss all the technical issues with my advisor Kevin and the rest of the team. And I had, of course, the responsibility to answer all the Drupal, CSS, and PHP questions. So we built a really nice website that reflected the design concept and the functionality we had agreed upon with our clients early in the semester. And the design process was well defined. We had to research, find concepts, and sketch the ideas. We did that. It took a long time, and at some point we had to step up and make the final decision because it was just taking too long. And the Drupal work was successfully done. The only problem we had in the overall process is the video editing. At first we estimated the videos to be about 20 to 30 hours, and they ended up being over 200 hours, which took a long time, and our teams were fairly small. Now I'm going to tell you about my personal experience. This was one of the most rewarding experiences I've had here. At first, I know it's not easy to manage people's emotion. It can be relatively easy to manage your projects, but not the people. And I learned to research effectively and find exactly what I'm looking for without wasting time. I gained expertise and knowledge when it comes to project and time management. I enhanced my Drupal skills, and as of today, I'm ready to supervise any teams when it comes to design projects. I learned to deal with clients, and especially with clients that come with zero knowledge of computers, or at least limited. I taught myself and I learned by example how to lead a team of designers with different skill levels. And of course, how to work with limited supervision, because I was given the responsibility to lead the team with the assumption that I knew what I was doing. So I was not always in contact with my advisor. And now, my advice to the students that are willing to take this internship course would be to go ahead and do it. Because you don't want to wait until you graduate to go out there and work for free in order to gain expertise and experience. If you're given the opportunity to do that while a student at school. Get hands-on practice, learn by example, work on real-life projects with customers and clients that approach the CSUMB ITCD department for help. Get as much work as you can done, and you'll learn from it. Thank you.